How is everyone doing? And I hope everyone is doing fine. Today we have this app and I wanted to review it, understand it, and see if it's worth downloading. Let's go ahead and check it out, and I'll give you a brief description and information about the app so that you don't go and download it yourself and you don't do all of this effort without purpose. This is called Brilliant, and it promises people that if they use this app, they will excel in math. They will unlock new ideas through problem solving, learn through short interactive courses. It promises people that it will unlock new ideas for problem solving. I don't think I need this. Unlock key idea through problem solving. Learn through short interactive courses. Okay. We will try it out and we will give you what it is all about. People around the world use Brilliant to learn. Join a community of students, enthusiasts, Olympiad champions, researchers, and professionals. I don't know what's that all about. Join using email, Facebook. I will join and get back to you soon. And now that I have joined, I can see here many important choices. Your course is logic. I will choose logic. So logic, what do we have here? Stretch your analytic muscles with truth tellers, liars, logical robots, and more. The beginning of your introductory math journey is logic. Okay, this one here, the beginning of your introductory math journey is logic. Through these challenging problem solving exercises, you will construct the critical thinking skills that are the basis for mathematical reasoning. You will use limited information to make predictions, eliminating the impossible to uncover the truth. This course builds up to some truly mind-bending challenges. By the end of this course, you will be able to spot logical fallacies, navigate some strategic game theory, understand machine logic, and use the symbolic languages of logic to understand fun. So this was all about logic, as I said, and logic in this case, it must be noted that it must be noted that it should be 18 interactive quizzes. There are 18 interactive quizzes in this application. Of course, we are giving you this application to as entertainment and as exploration, maybe, I don't know. So 18 interactive quizzes we have. Also, we have 140 plus concepts and exercises. We will go through each and every one of them. We will solve them and we will try to introduce them to you and to everyone who's watching this channel, if there is anyone watching this channel. Introduction. Put your logic to the test with these warm-ups. So we'll have some warm-ups with within these warm-ups we will put our logic to practice. Excuse me, I was not recording. I thought I was, but I will repeat what I have said. Just 1 second. So I was talking about logic and I gave you a brief introduction about logic. And of course it is a very important subject and all. And now I was going to start going to this order logic, solve problems by visualizing relationships. And there was some mistake with the video, but I was talking about this would be that this lecture would be the only course that we will take is this first course. And as we wait, I would like to tell you that this you will hear a sound, I think, because the last time I heard a sound. Let's see if we will hear this sound. Okay, so there is no sound because we have already begun this lesson and the video was cut before we realized that. So in this lesson, this is the first time I'm watching this lesson with you, but evil corpse, sentient robots. Evil corpse, sentient robots are depressed and have asked for a change of scenery. The robots are being sent to an evaluation facility where they will be measured and assigned to new divisions. Okay. Sentient robot evaluation here. Okay. Continue. Three of the robots, all from different models, have missing model ideas. Think with me, maybe you'll get it. Three of the robots, all of different models, have missing model ideas. Ray is not the newest, Nock is the oldest, and Lex is not the oldest. What is the correct order from the newest to oldest? Think with me. Think with me. Ray is not the newest. Okay, Ray is not the newest. And we have to put them in correct order from the newest to the oldest. Ray is not the newest. So he should be I'm sorry. He should be in the middle or at last. Knock is the oldest. I think this was easy. Lex is not the oldest. Check. And that was correct. Next. The robots are being packed into a container. Okay, this is brilliant. You have to be brilliant to solve this. For their next evaluation, which arrangement meets these packing requirements? Which arrangement meets these packing requirements? Loy is the one of the two middle spaces. Okay. Mig is the left of Rex and right of Ray. Mig, left of Rex, right of Ray. Ray is directly next to Mig. Is it correct? Mig is left to Loy is in one of the two middle spaces. Loy is one of the two middle spaces. Okay, Loy is in one of the two middle spaces. Mig is left of Rex and right of Ray. Ray is directly next. At the evaluation facility, the robot one second. So I'm sorry about that. There was no sound, but now there is. Look. Okay, so let's go. At the evaluation facility, the robot's races being to test physical aptitude. The robots accurately self-report the results, but the information has to be pieced together. The information has to be pieced together. And I'm giving you this information just so that you don't go to the app and waste your time. I'm wasting my time for you. Let's continue. The evaluation facility, the robot races begin to test physical aptitude. The robots accurately self-report the result, but the information has to be placed together. Mav and Lex do not place next to each other. Ray beats Marv. Ray beats Marv. I think this is obvious. But we have to read it again just to make sure if it's go descending or ascending. The evaluation facility. At the evaluation facility, the robot races begin to test physical aptitude. The robots actually self-report the results. But the information has to be placed together. Marv and Lex do not place next to each other. Marv and Lex do not place next to each other. Ray beats Marv. I think that's correct. You are on a first day streak. Solve 3 problems daily to build your streak. We don't care about that. We are here to enjoy, to play, and to be brilliant. In the next race, we have these clues. One robot finishes between Ray and Lex. Ray and Lex. Two robots finish between Lex and Ty. Ray did not finish second. Ray did not finish second. Again, let's read it again. Excuse me. Let's read it again. One robot finishes between Ray and Lex. One robot finishes between Ray and Lex. Two robots finish between Lex and Ty. Ray did not finish second. So he could be finishing third. That was correct. The final race is among 5 robots. Ray finishes faster than Marv. The smallest difference in finishing times was between Ray and Lex. The largest difference in finishing times was between Lex untie. Make finishes either first or third. I think that was easy. Review and reflect. The key concept from the lesson is as follows. Start where you have the most information. Give multiple pieces of information. Start with the one that lets you deduce the most. Recognize useful information is a skill you will hone through this course. The next challenges are a bit harder. They will require you to process more information and recognize that's the most useful of them. Lesson complete. That was easy. Wasn't that difficult? Abstract order logic. Abstract order logic. These next ordering problems will have multiple problem solutions. You will deduce how many solutions are possible through critical reasoning and count them up. You will deduce how many solutions are possible through and count them. The evil cop robots continue their physical fitness evaluation, but it's day 2 and they are getting tired. Their self-reporting of results. They're getting tired. Their self-reporting of results, while still accurate, is even spottier. Based on the limited information, it is impossible to tell exactly how the races ended up. There are multiple possible outcomes. Multiple. This is very interesting. Mav. Not Mav. Mav. Ray entree race. They only report that Ray finishes ahead of Ty. I think this is enough. Ray finishes ahead of Ty. Marv was the faster guy. But I don't know if Marv is at the beginning or at the last. I would conclude in my brilliance that this guy is going to be first. Because Marv is slow. In how many different orders could the race finish? In how many different So this is not a speed test. There is no running. If Ray finishes ahead of Ty, that means Marv could be at the beginning, could be at the middle, and could be here. We don't know. But mostly, Marv will be at the last because he's slow and running. So there are three orders. Three orders that this test could have been ended. This one, it's correct. Ray finishes ahead of Ty. This one is also correct. Ray still finishes ahead of Ty. And this one is also correct. Ray is finishing ahead of Ty. And there is no fourth choice. Let's check that and submit the results. And it was correct. Next. This six-way race is thicker to deduce. Excuse me. They report these six-way let's see this, if it's really thick or if it's gonna be easy. Ray and Lex finish with the three racers between them. Again, Ray and Lex finishes with three racers between them. Marv and Lex finish with one racer between them. One racer between them. This is impossible. Again, Ray and Lex finish with three racers between them. Okay. Now it's correct. Ray and Lex finish with three racers between them. Marv and Lex finish with one racer between them. But how many different places could Marv finish? Well, he could be finishing in this way, that's one. He could be finishing think with me, I don't know. This is another way to solve this problem. And Marv now in a second location, because first he was at the fourth racer, but now he's at the third racer. I will show you how he was in the fourth racer. This was the fourth racer. So Marv has two locations now. Let's try another one. I conclude that Marv could be only in the fourth or the third racer. And I will submit my answer. That's it. That's it. There is no other choices. There could not be any other choice. And it was correct. One second. What is going on here? Why are you saying that it's not correct? Ray and Lex finish with 3 racers between them. 1, 2, 3. What's wrong? 1 second. No, that's correct. Ray and Lex. Ray and Lex. Oh, 1 second. Marv and Lex finish with 1 racer between them. So this was the correct way of placing them. No, this is not the correct way of placing them. What am I saying? What am I saying? There are only 2 racers now between Ray and Lex, and that's wrong. There has to be 3. And this guy has to go there because there is 2 racers between them. 1 racer between Marv and Ray. Marv and Lex. Marv and Lex. There are 1 racer. I don't know. It says that I have not solved the situation, although that I had already. Okay. It was right. It was correct. It was correct. But I did not press OK to finish the previous test. This will be the last one today because we are brilliant, but we have spent a lot of time doing this today. Maybe later we will do it. Maybe later. But it's good with the to improve logic and to make people smarter, maybe, I don't know. Let's go ahead. In the next race, 5 robots compete. They report this. 5 robots compete. They report these. Marv finishes either second or fourth. Let's go with fourth. Ray finishes either first or fifth. Let's go with first. Lex finishes either third or fourth. Let's go with third. Lex finishes either third or fourth. Ty finishes either first or second. Let's go with second. And Mick finishes either third or fifth. Let's go with fifth. So this was the first, and it could be correct. And also we have to choose how many situations the procedure will be concluded. Ray, Ty, Lex, Marv, Mick. And we would need a pencil to write. Let me get a pencil and get back to you. One second. Okay, I don't need a pencil. I will just type it out. Ray, toy, Lex, Marv. Let's write it this way. Ray, Ty, Lex, Marv, Mick. Okay. So this is the first predictable sequence of events. First variable. First estimation. And first possibility. Let's go with the second possibility. We have Marv finishes either second or fourth. Let's go with second. Ray finishes either first or fifth. Let's keep him on first. Lex finishes either third or fourth. Let's keep him with third. Ty finishes either first or second. Ty finishes either first or second. TV finishes first. This is tough. So we have, in the first one, we have chosen that ray. Let me see. Ray, oh, Marv. Yeah. Since Marv. So Marv, second or fourth. Ray, first or fifth. Third, fourth. Sorry. This is the correct sequence of events. And we have first ray, first tie, second legs, legs, third, Marv, fourth, Mick, fifth. And that was correct. But here, I will rechange them and we will replace them. First ray, tie, legs, Marv, and Mick. This is the correct way of doing things. Let's change ray and see if it will affect others. So ray is first, ray is fifth. If we go from ray 1 to fifth, Mig will be first, and that's not correct because Mig can be third and can be fifth. And if Mig go third, I really don't know how to solve this problem. It's tough. Let's put them again together. Ray, tie, legs, Marv, and Mick. Okay. Ray, tie, legs, Marv, and Mick. This is correct. This is number 1. If you want to think about it, give me 1 second. I'll think about it and be back to you. So, I get it. I have a solution to this problem, and it is going to be like this. We will test if Ray, of course, Ray is now on first, and that's correct. Correct. Okay. But let's test it if Ray on fifth. Let's test it. Let's test it, okay? Let's test it and see if it's gonna work or not. Okay? I put now ray on fifth. And I will check if this will do or not. Just checking. That's all. Let's check it. Ray on fifth. On first, we have tie. On second, we have mauve. And on third, we have lex. On fourth, we have Marv. But we cannot put him on fourth. And we cannot put lex on fourth. Again, on first, we have tie. Okay, we cannot do anything except that. On first, we'll have tie. On second, we'll have Marv. Okay, we will have to have Marv. There is no choice, because tie cannot be on second. Tie on first. And ray cannot be first. Anyways, I was saying, on second, we have Marv. On third, we have lex or Mick. Let's try Mick. Okay, let's try Mick. On third, we have Mick. On fourth, we have lex. And this is correct. Okay. I will write it down and come back to you. Okay, I now wrote it down. Let's give another test. Let's give another test and see. Now, at first, we have tie, and we tried ray at first, and we tried ray at fifth. Now let's try number two, tie at number two. If tie is at number two, tie is at number two. At first, we can have ray. We can have tie, but we said now we are dealing with tie, and actually we are dealing with the second racer. Actually, no. We are dealing with the second racer. Okay, the first racer is done, finished. We don't care about. Now we're dealing with the second racer. Second racer, we can have Marv, but we already had Marv, so we should have tie. Tie second racer. If tie is at the second, so first is ray, or could be tie, but that's impossible. So ray is at first. On third, we have mig or legs. Fourth, we have legs. Fifth, we have ray. We can't have ray. Fifth, we have mig, but we can't have mig. So there is something wrong here. Let's go to the next one. Next one in the mind. First, ray. Third, legs or mig. Legs. Third is legs. Fourth, Marv. Okay, fourth is Marv. And fifth is mig. Okay, this one works. This one works. I will write it down. Okay, so I wrote now the second possibilities. Let's get to the next one. Second racer, we tried it. Now let's try the third racer. We can put legs in it, but let's try mig in the third racer. And we have tried mig in the third racer. Okay, let's go move on to the fourth racer. We can try legs, and we have already done it. And we can try Mary and Marv, and we have already done it too. To the fifth racer, we can put mig, and we have already done it. And we can put Ray, and we have already done it too. Is it done? This is the question. Let me check and get back to you soon. Okay, let's put we have tried Ray and Ty both, and they were successful. Now let's try Marv. Marv, two. Okay, Marv, two. And Marv 2 has been tried before, but let's see like if it will work again. Marv 2, checking the possibility of Marv 2. Marv 2, we have number 1, mig, because we have not tried mig before in number 1 with Marv 2. Mig, no, what am I doing? Like, Ray 1, yeah, Ray 1, Marv 2. Three, legs. 4, four legs or 4 Marv, that's not possible. And 5, mig, 5 ray, and that's not possible. So let me check this again and come back to you soon. I checked again and it's not possible. Let's go with Marv. Now going to 4. And we have tried that twice before. I'm really tired of this one. And if I want to continue, I would have to put here okay, like we have checked ray Marv 2, it was okay. Okay, Marv 2, it was okay. But Marv 4, let's check. As I have written before, Marv 2 and Marv 4 are both okay. And they are obviously okay because it is either that or that. So they are both okay and everything will be correct. So what am I writing here? I will delete this. I'm just deleting now. These 3 are the only possible solutions. And I have sufficient information to tell me that there are only 3 possibilities. And let me ray, tie, lex, Marv, amic, ray, tie, lex, Marv, amic, ray, tie, lex, Marv, amic, ray, tie, lex, Marv, amic. Okay. Oh my God. This was a mistake. What is the mistake? Ray, tie, lex, this is the mistake. You can see it here. Sorry for video got disconnected and everything, but this is the mistake. This one, let me show you. So simple. This one is the same as this one. Sorry about this interrupted video, but this was a big mistake. Thank you for listening to this lecture and goodbye. Not lecture, it was, I used to give lectures and dentistry, but this time, thank you for listening to this app review.